Hello, friends. Welcome to another podcast. My name is Dr. Jason Wiggins, and I am your Gen Z and Millennial expert. Welcome. Today's date is March 23rd, 2021, and I believe this is episode number 124. So again, welcome. I hope everybody had a tremendous day. It was an excellent day for me. Had a chance to get a lot of things done that I wanted to get done and continue to move the business along. So again, very much happy to be here. And as always, we are here Monday through Thursday. And we typically provide you a 15 to 20 minute podcast. So it's not too long, but long enough that you can enjoy some great content. Today's content is perfect. If you're looking to get promoted, then this is the episode for you. Promotions can be very, very difficult at times, but the key thing is you have to please your boss and please the promotion gods. We all like to work and we all like to be rewarded for our work. Okay, maybe we all don't like to work, but we sure do want to be rewarded for our work. And the reward is usually via promotions. So typically the way you want to get promoted is it's not always the most talented people that get promoted. It's not always the ones you think are going to get promoted. There's certain skill levels, certain aspects that get individuals promoted. But you have to be able to promote your skills, your abilities, and your willingness to do what you need in order to get ahead. Now, I say that cautiously. That doesn't mean step over people's feet. That doesn't mean try to sabotage. Remember, by doing something that is scrupulous, for lack of a better word, it will come back to bite you. So earn the promotion, be visible, and make sure your skills and abilities and your willingness match the potential job. Your visibility in the organization is important, along with the people's perception of you. Don't do dumb things. Very simple. Don't do dumb things that will keep the promotion gods and more so your boss from anointing you to the next level. And opportunities within the organization to move up the ladder. Those opportunities you need to take when they come knocking. That means take extra projects. You have to sacrifice. Some of the most important people you see in an organization, or some of the highest positions you see, in so many cases, these individuals are single, have no kids. Again, this is just a generalization, but there's a lot of truth to that generalization. And these people will actually sacrifice their relationships, their family, for the opportunity to be promoted. Now, there is a way to do it with a balance, and that's the key. You want a balance. If you're a workaholic and you don't have a family, you don't have a relationship, and you just love to work, that is fine. That is exactly how I would be if I didn't have a family and a relationship that I love so much. Because I love to work. I love to do podcasts. I love to teach. Those are things that are passionate about me. But the number one passion for me is my family and my relationship. I'm not willing to sacrifice, but I am willing to work hard. And that is an important aspect of getting promoted. People who want to be promoted will typically do the following. These are aspects of people wanting to be promoted. This is what they do. They demonstrate informal leadership before they are given the titles. They are looking for the respect without being given the formal authority. Another suggestion is they perform at such a high level that their bosses cannot pass them up no matter what. They keep themselves free of baggage and political issues. How many times have you seen somebody sabotage their own career by maybe going out with a nightcap with the coworkers and doing something dumb, or talking about politics, religion, or something that has no business in the workplace? They position themselves as individuals who can change and are willing to support company policies, while they also embrace future opportunities. They also embrace the opportunities to relocate. They are willing to do whatever it takes to climb the corporate ladder. The other thing they do is they find organizations where there are opportunities, to grow, and there are opportunities to advance. When you find companies that promote within, that is another key aspect you're looking for. Another important aspect is individuals that are looking to get promoted seek to expand their influence and challenge by broadening the scope of their responsibilities. Just because your responsibilities include A, B, C, well, if you start including D, E, and F, and you are extremely successful of doing it, there is no way your bosses, the promotion gods, your organization can pass you up. Remember, of course, all these skills include maintaining a strong corporate persona that goes back to acting the part. If you're seeking the part, you have to act the part. You can't be out with the boys and girls on a nightcap after work. Those things are going to get you into trouble. I've seen it so many times. People do things they shouldn't be doing, and guess what? They sabotage their own career. Be proactive about setting goals. Think about where you want to be 5 years from now. What's it gonna take to get there? Also, confront and solve problems. Don't let the problems just go away. Don't let somebody else solve them. Be proactive, take the lead, and determine how you can solve the problem. And then when you solve that problem, everybody's going to know who did it. And that is another reason why you're promotable. The promotion gods will love you for that. Also, communicating effectively. Again, I cannot reiterate how important it is to communicate effectively with your bosses, with your peers, with the person that cleans the toilet, with the receptionist. Treat everybody with respect. Understand that everybody's doing a job and they're doing it to the best of their ability. And no job is underneath you, because we all have an opportunity to have a job where we make a difference, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. So make sure that you let those people know that they're doing a great job, and you communicate effectively with them. And another is greeting challenges with a positive attitude. Change is hard. We all know change is hard. And that's why you have to embrace change. Embracing change is exciting. It's new. Think of it like a challenge. It's an obstacle course you've never done, and you're determined to complete it. How are you going to complete it? What are you going to do different than everybody else? Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to be better, bigger than ever, than anybody within your organization. When you do that, you're going to set yourself apart from everybody else. And having that positive attitude is infectious. When people see you're always happy, when they see you're looking for challenges, when you're looking to take on extra projects, responsibilities, and then you, on top of that, you do a great job with them, you exceed expectations. Those are things that will also make you so important that you have to be promoted by your peers, your bosses, and the promotional gods. And when you think about these things, these are just important aspects of making sure you can take it to the next level. It also doesn't hurt to be assertive and determine your own destiny. Just like asking for a raise, bringing up the topic of a promotion with your manager is appropriate and legitimate, provided you've done many of the things we just talked about to move to the next level. Rather than, tackling your boss in the hallway and blurting out, "I want a promotion." This give the matter of a big thought process involving it. Think about how you're going to initiate the conversation. Develop a certified, bulletproof case why you are entitled to advance by making a list of the hours you spend doing tasks, including your job descriptions and the weekly hours you spend doing tasks at the next level. The goals of this little exercise is to make sure that you are accomplishing much more than you were originally hired to do. If you're doing the work of more than one full-time employee, make sure you note that to your boss as well. Then as you're talking to your boss, point out all the efficiencies and how you have saved him money because he's only had to pay one person versus two. Now, there is a problem sometimes with this because sometimes you become so overvaluable at what you're doing, they don't want to lose you in that position because then they may have to hire two people versus one, and that causes budgetary constraints. So be aware of that as well. And when you talk to your boss, be prepared to compromise. Regardless of how valuable you are, chances are your boss is not, I want to emphasize, not going to promote you right then and there. There's a thought process. He has bosses he has to talk to. So you want to talk in terms of time frames and how you can ensure that you perform at a level that will inherit the responsibility of having a promotion, warrant a promotion in a certain time span, maybe 3 to 6 months. Once you and your boss have agreed on a potential promotion plan, remember, very important, underline this, remember to get it in writing. Now, unfortunately, if your boss leaves in 2-3 months, that may be an issue. Think of all the football players, all the sports individuals or managers in a corporation, organization, where the employees are promised something, and then all of a sudden the coach, the boss, the manager leaves. All of a sudden, everything that they talked about goes away in the wind. It's also possible that your performance review or promotion plan says you are due for an advancement, but your boss thinks you have work to do before moving ahead. So in any case, being denied a promotion can be disappointing and hurtful, but take the criticism or the ideas and move forward with them. Make sure that you take care of those and you find ways to improve. It is vital that you don't demonstrate your displeasure because the powers to be might be watching to see how you react. Maybe all of a sudden they have a change of heart or somebody leaves the organization and they're looking for somebody to fulfill that spot. If they see the positive energy that you still have, even though you have been denied a promotion, that is going to help your case. That is going to help you take to the next level. Remember what we talked about earlier. It's acting like you're a corporate individual, acting like you're the part. When you act like the part, you can be the part. And to be the part, you need to think of individuals that you know that are leadership types, corporate types. How do they act? Are they polished? What are some of the things they do really well? What sets them apart from you? You're probably going to find some stark differences, but make no mistake about it. You can get there. If it's not with that organization, if you don't see a path to promotion, then you may have to switch companies. Maybe you lateral move to another organization where there are more opportunities. But be careful, because the grass is not always greener on the other side. So look at everything, compare, contrast, and make sure that you're not hurting your career because you've done a lot of legwork within your current organization. If you think there's a path to move up within the company, I would stick with where you're at. But again, that's a personal decision. You have to weigh the pros and cons and determine how you're going to be to where you feel the most comfortable, where you feel you're being appreciated. And as Gen Z and millennials, that's key. Feeling appreciated, feeling like you have a path, feeling like you're respected, feeling like you're compensated, and feeling like people care about what you do, and doing a job that not only benefits you, benefits the organization, maybe it even benefits society, which means it's a win-win for everybody. And that is where Gen Z and millennials really, really do well when it comes to helping the environment, helping social causes, helping global aspects of anything that we can do to make it a better planet. These are just small things that we can do as an organization, as individuals. And I want to leave you today with a quote that I thought of. The only one that can stand today is the one who can fly tomorrow and achieve their goals. Think about it for a second. It may not make sense, but if you think about it, you peel the onion back, then you'll start to think and learn what this means. So as always, I appreciate your listenership. I appreciate you, and please continue to subscribe, like the content. And so when we do produce new content on a daily basis, you'll be able to get that content as soon as it is published. And usually it's published around 9 p.m., 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or slightly before. So as always, thank you very much. If it's in the morning, afternoon, or night, be safe, take care, and guess what? We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.